There is a white rhino over there, and there's a giraffe overlapping it, right behind Mike's head there. And he says now that rhino is more like a name, not a picture. It's a name of the cave. Rhino cave. And Polela Honovo, Lelo Hulu Gilly. Okay. He is saying that the original name is Serpent Cave. But because of those intellectuals down at the museum, now they changed it and named it after that rhino. White rhino cave. But I think
I agree with him.
I think Dean can explain much on white paintings, right?
I'm coming to talk now. I want to. Do you want to hold this camera for me? Just keep it filming like that. So I can share a lot of what Kunta has said. Do you want to come this side and I'll just point this out? Because I need to show something there. So you can all see the serpent here, and what Kunta is saying is the very first thing that he mentioned is that this was a spiritual snake and had some dragon qualities.
Yes.
Now this implies that it could fly or it had some connection to the sky. So the story that was told to me by Baba Credo was that this serpent was a python that was a representation of the Milky Way.
Yeah.
So when you see the Milky Way here, you can see it's like a snake,
Yeah.
the Milky Way. And that this serpent was used as a conduit to the gods of the stars.
Yeah.
So it was a place where the people would come to pray to the gods of the stars through the serpent.
That means the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki.
If you want to see it that way, yes. But
I
look,
think that's
there are many star beings.
Yes,
I believe we are part of the universe, and there are many star beings out there. In fact, from my own personal experience, I know that there are star beings, and they are a part of us as well.
Yeah.
The Anunnaki would just be one.
One, yeah.
But I believe there were many.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing here is where they scraped the snake, but it also enhanced its features as a serpent with the scales.
Yeah. And
this was also, as rightfully as he said, would have been seen as very powerful medicine.
Yeah.
Because this serpent was literally a representation of the gods of the sky, so it carried their power. And when we first came in here, you saw also the triangle of light on the ground here.
Yeah.
The sun is coming through, so there is an entrance on both sides.
Yeah.
One is to the east, to the sunrise side, like this.
Yeah.
That's the summer solstice there. This is winter solstice coming through this way. So it is also connected to the rising and the setting stars.
Yeah.
And in this case, the serpent is actually watching all the stars rising up from the east as they come up over that back horizon, over the mother. So again, showing its connection to the stars.
Yeah.
And you'll see, if you stand here also, you're going to see a little hole on the side of that rock there, which maybe this rock is actually showing like an eye, all the stars coming up over it. And there's a hole there connecting to this point as well. So
the eye.
Well, it's not quite the eye, but it's close. It's like here. But all the stars are rising up behind this rock, and the serpent is watching them and communicating with them. Then the shaman of the time, the priest, would go into the back of this snake.
Yeah.
And when the people came to pray, he would be back here. Way back. Right. Okay, and he'll be speaking from the back of the cave here.
Oh, okay.
Back to the people.
Where's he?
And this is where the space where he would communicate, act as the voice
Yeah.
of the snake.
Yeah, okay.
So he will be in trance, in meditation, and the people would come here to pray. And Baba Credo, he said he used to come, he came here as an initiate
Yeah.
and was told the same story, which fits in very close with Kuntai's story too. And they would come and offer ceremonial pieces. He said red jasper spearheads was one of them, and bury them here. So Campbell, and then Sheila Colson.
Yeah, Sheila Colson.
Sheila Colson.
Yeah, I know him.
She came here,
Yeah.
and I don't know if she was working with Campbell or not, but Sheila Colson was the one that wrote the
I
paper.
think she was alone.
Sheila Colson after.
She came after.
Yeah.
Yeah, Campbell is.
So Sheila Colson dug down, and she found these artifacts, and that's how we know now that they were dated back 75,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that the artifacts down on the south coast towards Cape Town,
Yeah.
the very first engraving has diamonds on red ochre.
Yeah.
So red ochre is seen as the menstrual blood of
Yeah.
the Earth Mother. It's very
Yes,
sacred,
yes.
even for your people. You put it on
Yeah.
when doing ceremony. And that piece of red ochre that was carved with diamonds was also dated 75,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's as though at that time, around 75,000, possibly even 100,000 years ago, people started to take their spirituality back, to reawaken this spiritual consciousness and power within themselves.
Yeah.
But it's been suppressed now, also through religion and other things. So we as individuals are here now to carry on this awakening consciousness, to remember that we are part of this much greater collective power. No matter who made us, try to control us, whatever shape or form, wherever those beings came from, it's about how we use this collective consciousness that's enshrined within us and pave our way positively into the future. So for me, this is a very powerful, very sacred place because it holds some of this emerging spiritual consciousness of humanity from perhaps 75,000 years ago.
Yeah. You remember that guy, John Paul?
Yes.
He also got down there and got in a trance, and he came out and related a similar story like this.
Yes. Yes.
You remember?
Yeah. So we're going to create a bit of a circle here, and we're going to ask Kuntai to do us a little original fire, the way the early peoples did.
Yeah.
And we'll do a little bit of a circle, a prayer, and intention for humanity, and to support us in our vision, our quest for regaining our power, our spiritual power, our physical power, and hopefully we're going to help pave humanity's way into the future in a much better way. Okay.
We are. So it is, and so it shall be.
Yes.